Fungus. How come it's okay to pick it in the forest, but when it's growing between my legs, people have a problem? Find out about that and many other things on today's episode of the Professionally Amateur Show. Doof, roll that shit. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Professionally Amateur Show. I'm the one, the only Militello. I'm joined almost as always by good old Doofin of the Schmertzes and Paige of the Utonians. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Doof?
Not so bad.
It's only been like what, 44? This is episode 44 or something like that.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah, and we still ain't got our shit together.
Nope, no, we do not.
Oh man, so
Well, in the last podcast we put out, I straight up put in there. It's like, yeah, you guys thought we were getting our shit together. Fuck you, no, we weren't.
yeah, oh yeah, because that one went out late.
Yeah,
And then the last podcast that we did, which is Crackpots, that one, freaking, we didn't have any information because there was no information, so that was another.
there
shit
was
show.
3 paragraphs, and they really it could have been
Hold
one
up.
paragraph.
We're gonna
really
come back to
easily.
that. We're switching up the format here a little bit. So right now, I believe Doof already has the email and the voicemail up. And do we have any messages of any sort?
No.
Damn. All right, go ahead. Back to what you're saying, Paige.
Um,
Actually, no. So, what's that email? professionallyamateurpodcast@gmail.com, correct?
Yep, that's
yes,
correct.
All right, and then the phone number. I don't know the phone number. What's the phone number they can call in?
That's a great fucking question. Hang on.
437.
No.
That's not.
I know
467.
437. No.
Don't worry, Doof, I got you.
So you guys can either email us with comments or and a question you
231.
got, or you can call in to this number here, which is
231-753-6047.
That's correct.
because he pulled it up on Anchor. Once again, what's that number again?
231-752.
No,
60.
No.
Oh no! I closed it as soon as I read it off.
753.
I was close.
753 6047.
Again?
Yeah, we're never gonna.
231 753 6047.
There you go. And you guys can call
what?
in,
To
and then we'll
inspire
go
you
ahead and
guys to-
answer your questions there. Or you can come
To
check us out live on my Twitch channel here, twitch.tv/Militello, where you can be a part of the fun here while we do it live and bullshit with us in chat. Right now, I'm telling you, dude, there's like 6,000 people in the chat right now.
You know
just
what?
can't
Right now,
answer
I
all
want
of
everyone.
them.
No, hold on. I want all of our viewers to go through your town, get like 40 flyers, go to where all old people live, and on those flyers, print out something about a grievance meeting, and it's going to be telecommuting. So that way everyone can call in and just put our number on there, and we'll just go through the hundreds of old people that somehow can't leave the retirement facility but found the flyers anyway and decided to call in with their grievances of whatever shithole we live in or they live
Just
in.
taping them on their windows on the outside of the building.
Yeah.
I want to see nature, but I just see this ugly, bald and bearded man on my window. Oh, dude, I would love it. Like, oh, that'd be fun. Could you just imagine it? This podcast would go from being like an hour and a half ish to like a 5-hour podcast.
Oh, if we just listen to every old person. Just,
Yes.
Well, and I went to the park the other day and I didn't see any birds. And the trees weren't there and everyone was parked all over it and they painted all over the ground. It's like, okay, so this old man got lost in a Best Buy or Walmart parking lot somewhere. Just shouting into his, probably one of his grandkids' phones.
Abraham Lincoln, that was a great man. Oh, I dated his cousin once. Took off his riding glove and his fingers were like a handful of dicks. Oh
What kind of
boy.
accent is that?
I don't know. It's an
It
old
started off
timey one.
real, like, shawarmy. Like,
Warm, like a shawarma?
I'm trying to,
That's a sandwich,
no.
isn't it?
No, Swami. What are the like Arabic dudes that do the crystal ball reading? There's like an actual name. Doof, you know what I'm talking
Fortune
about?
teller.
Shwarmy. No, not a fortune. There's a real name.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not shawarma because that's a.
No, not
That's
shawarma.
meat.
That's the food. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
see,
it's like
I was
Swami.
fucking right. I'm like, I've heard
No,
of shawarma in a
there's a word
sandwich.
for it. It's like swami or shwarmy or
Salami, cilantro.
I do like salami. I like cilantro. I can deal with as long as it's a garnish. The moment it's like in large quantities, like to taste. I'm like, this is disgusting.
It's one of those things. It depends on what it's with, you know.
Yeah, but that's
Like
why
for
I say,
starters,
no.
mustard.
See, I have that gene that makes it taste like dish soap.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
I think
Yeah,
I might have that.
I had it on something the other day, and it's like, what the fuck? Did they like, I don't know, marinate this in Dawn dish soap or something?
It's kind of
They're
crazy
just out
like
there.
that.
They've just got a sink full of the dirty dishes, throwing shit together
Yeah,
inside there.
exactly.
Or dish
Washing
guy
the
quit
chicken
last
off in the
week.
dish tank.
Yeah. No, I mean mustard. Like if you put mustard on a sandwich, I can't do it.
The
I can
only thing I can eat mustard on is a McDouble.
McDouble. No, not even. I can do salt. Like if it's mustard, it has to be like crazy. Like they scraped it across the bun, like so it's just barely, you know.
Well,
Except
I
for
can do
Subway, I
mustard.
do get the spicy mustard or the
Well, that's
whatever.
different. You're talking about yellow mustard, not like
Yeah.
Dijon mustard or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But
yellow mustard. I think is disgusting.
Yeah, but I like mustard's good. Like when I used to grill up catfish, we would use that and rub the whole thing down, and then we'd bread it and then put it in a smoker to cook.
Ugh.
That was good. Or sometimes use a
Well,
little
that's-
bit of mustard, like if you're gonna do barbecue.
That
Hey,
comes
just a
down
little
to a
bit so you
different
can-
kind though that you're using though to marinate though. It's not straight up just yellow mustard though, is it?
Yeah, you can just use straight yellow mustard.
Oh, maybe that's why it's so fucking disgusting. Because I'm not supposed to just be eating it straight up. No, like
No,
brown mustard. Ooh, a good brown
brown
mustard.
mustard.
As long as you
Yeah.
don't overdo it.
Yeah, yellow
Or if
mustard's
you
just
ranch and
incredibly
barbecue
potent.
sauce. That's damn near the number one. Is mixing ranch and barbecue sauce. I can't do ranch by itself. If you mix them together, or I was one of those fat bastards who used to, when I worked at fast food and we were eating like the spare extra fries there, I'd be dipping it in the mayo and whatnot.
Yeah, well, mayo and ketchup's delicious. You get ketchup, mayo, a
Oh, no.
little bit of pickled brine, mix that together.
Dude, you no,
Add
just
top-
the mayo by itself. That's all you need.
No, I'm not saying the mayo by itself's good, but I like the mayo by itself. Like, say you get like a burger and it's got like ketchup and mayo on it, and
Mhm.
like some of the mayo drips off the burger and it's like kind of warm from it. That's
All the watery
best.
stuff.
No, not the watery stuff, but just say like they put like mayo and ketchup on your burger
Mhm.
and they put it on there, and then like some of it came out the sides. Just take a fry and scoop
Oh.
that up and eat.
That's how I feel about either barbecue and ranch or A1 and ranch. Because ranch is too much by itself. I love, but really quick for people listening, if you look behind Doof, I know you guys can't see, but there's a portrait of Doof behind him. 'Cause that's how full of himself he is.
Did Katie
Yeah.
paint that, or
Yeah.
She did.
That's what Dude's been doing with all this time off. He can't see all the other ones because he's facing them right now. He's just got an entire wall full of different pictures he did. Oh, what's
Just
that
logged
one
through
guy?
from the stream?
He did a bunch of portraits and whatnot, like self portraits of himself, but he was on like a different substance for each one he did. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I remember
Whew.
that.
You need to do that on
when-
acid because that shit was all over the place. That guy barely hit the canvas. I'm pretty sure there were drool spots on it.
Hey man, it's a wild drug.
No, what'd you start off
I hit-
talking about before we kicked into the phone call and stuff? Oh, the Wolf Man. It was about the Dog Man,
yeah,
right?
The Dog Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So for those of you who don't know, Paige and I have another podcast that we do. It's basically like that. It's nothing like this actually. It's it's a lot more serious and it's conspiracy theories and urban legends, but
Right.
it's same people here, just minus Doof. And but Doof suggested our last subject we had, which was the Michigan Dog Man, which we could only find a total of 3 paragraphs on. And all these articles Paige and I jumped around at the same exact 3 paragraphs.
It was
Copy and
basically
pasted.
copy and pasted in every article from Wikipedia. And I found one website and they had a 1-sentence blurb about the Dog Man. And that was explaining the article that they had just reposted because the site was taking it down from like the Traverse City Tribune or something. It was like the Cryptid Wiki or something, and it just said the following article was published like October 17th, 2008, and this article it's no longer present on the site or whatever.
I'm kind of
And then it had the
surprised you remember
verbatim
Traverse
article.
City.
I just remember it was one of the cities that you reference a
Mhm.
lot out by you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Traverse City specifically.
No, yeah,
I
yeah.
just
That's
had
what
like
it
this.
was. Good job.
No, thank you. But yeah, and I was like, well, I'll read it. I started reading the article, and all they did was embellish the 3 paragraphs that you found on Wikipedia, and I was like, cool. It's in a different order. It's the same fucking thing.
Like, yeah, the biggest thing that they had was these 2 lumberjacks. No, that wasn't even the big thing. The song. There was a song where the guy didn't know about it. He just made it up, and apparently it had already been like an urban legend or whatever.
Yeah, and he's like, well, I didn't know about it.
I
It's
didn't
like,
know.
yeah, because this is the most childish, dumb fucking urban legend I've ever heard of. Most
But
inbred fucking werewolf I've ever heard of.
so good job, dude.
10 out of 10 was not impressed
It was our shortest episode
so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least this week, next week, whatever.
This coming
However
week.
the timing goes. Yeah. Our next episode, that'll be on Skinwalker Ranch, and that place is batshit bananas.
Do the Detour spaceship.
Okay, hold up. We're not gonna keep doing just like where we're from. We're gonna branch out and do other things.
Oh,
Like,
this one was actually kind of.
is it in Detour,
No,
Michigan?
that's freaky. Yeah. No, maybe it was
Oh.
Gatesville. I don't know, one of the two.
Why would they call the Detour spaceship?
I don't know.
wait,
There's
hold
just
up.
some guy who thought he could build his own spaceship.
Oh,
And-
that guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say they
That's not
started
an
a
urban-
cult, but
Yeah, I don't think that falls under. I know what you're talking about. Isn't that the guy that just smashed right into the ground?
no. This is something totally different.
Oh,
That was a
okay.
flat
You're,
earther.
you're thinking about
Oh,
the flat earther
okay,
that was
yeah.
going to
Yeah.
launch a rocket to prove that Earth was
This is like-
flat.
Yeah, back in the, I don't know, 60s, 70s, 80s, sometime around there.
Oh, okay. Well, it's got to be better than the last one you fucking suggested.
Anything would be better than the last one. The last one was, oh my god!
Dude,
there was,
it was
so little.
yeah. It's the shortest crackpots we've had yet.
Well,
We
we've
didn't
only
even
had
hit.
3, so,
We didn't. Yeah, but we didn't even have half an hour.
Yeah, and like it wasn't even like, even though like it wasn't a lot, it wasn't even cool. Like a little bit, like a very niche, like cool cryptid monster.
All
It
the
was like-
pictures were bullshit. The videos
Yeah, it
were
was like,
bullshit.
yeah, Donnie's been breeding dogs for 10 years, but he only had 2 pups from the same mom and dad. Now we got this thing. It's just some mangled dog that's just running around. 'Cause
The
it's
one you
inbred
could
beyond
clearly
belief.
see the stick that the cutout of the picture was on. You could clearly see the stick. It was like, "Rah," and then there's this white line right there. Like,
yeah, it was all pretty. It was pretty.
and then the
bad.
other one was clearly like adolescent bear.
No, that one
the video,
Gable
right?
Film one. It was
Yeah.
a dude in a monkey costume.
Not
They
any
didn't even-
better.
I'm not saying it was any better.
No, and like that was a video, and it was even worse quality than the Bigfoot one. And the thing
Yeah.
is, that was way more recent than that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's shitty?
Yeah, well,
Like, I mean, we're eventually gonna have to do Bigfoot on there, and it's gonna be like 4 episodes. But it's gonna be like 4 like 3-hour episodes.
because you're gonna go like into Bigfoot.
Probably. 'Cause, I mean, he's my best friend. Third best
Who are your top 2 best friends?
friend. You and Elon Musk. Sorry, dude.
You don't know Elon Musk.
I got a message from a buddy of mine's fiance, and I'm getting a wedding invite to Joey's wedding. Remember Joey? We were playing COD, and he went on the other team, and he was real good all of a sudden. And then I
he'd
treated him like
smoke
a
us
piece
and
of
make us
shit.
Yeah.
I still got a wedding invite. I feel special. I mean, I'm not in
Yeah,
it.
the dude that went
obviously,
like 120 and 4 against us,
but-
and then hopped over to our team and went like 7 and 20.
Yeah.
Does that just say how
Dude,
shitty
stop
we
it, dude.
are? Or-
Dude, we're not. Like, when we play, I love playing with us because it's so much fun. Because either we're just grooving, vibing, having a good time, or Mike or Doof is raging beyond belief, and it's the funniest shit. Because like when Mike rages, it's like there's a mechanic in the game he just doesn't grasp completely, which
Like
makes it
pistols.
hilarious. Or like a behavior that people have when they play that Mike can't, like he just doesn't change for it, and it makes me laugh because it's like every time you poke that corner or you peek that corner, you get shot. Stop doing that. And he's like, no, I'm gonna get him, and it's like, okay, like you could go around, but okay. But then when Doof does it, it's like I'm so good at this game, but this guy keeps doing the same thing I'm doing, and it's a shitty thing to do, and that makes it even funnier because it's like, wow, dude, you're getting outplayed at your own game. It's like the same thing, but for two different reasons. Because like Mike's like, wow, this guy keeps killing me, but it's like I don't understand like how wall running or whatever works. And Doof's like, I'm trying to wall run, but this guy keeps getting me before I can get him. And it's the same thing all game. And just listening to you get upset is my favorite because like Mike just screams at it, but then when I hear Duke go, "Well, he's a piece of shit," it's not even like super. It's just like, "Well, he's a piece of shit." Like that's it, and
so
it's like he is so mad right now.
Yeah. No, every time Doof gets mad though, it's because that guy is doing, like you said, something that he did, but like faster or better, and it's always some like asshole shit that he's doing that's real fucking cheap. Like he'll give us shit about camping, and then all of a sudden you go to the kill cam. Here's Doof right over a ledge.
Okay. You guys don't play with fucking headphones, okay? That's the problem. That's why you think I camp. I can hear your fucking footsteps. If I'm hearing someone walk up behind me, I'm tucking behind it. No, bullshit. Bullshit. I remember you saying that you play with TV sound.
No, Paige does.
I used to, but I finally decided to go with
okay.
headphones.
Yeah,
I take one of them off a lot.
You can hear footsteps.
Yeah.
And if somebody's coming behind you, you tuck behind a corner, let them run out, and boom, it looks like you're camping, but you're not.
It sounds like you're pitching a hasty tent there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like those replays where you got play of the game. Take a single step.
My favorite replays when I got play of the game is every time I just sat in a window with a machine gun and just started shooting out into a field. And you guys would go, "That's super cheap," and I'd be like, "It worked." And like, that's not the point.
Miss the Molotovs. That's all I miss. Ooh, and
play the game. You're getting us rip tire.
Yeah, Paige. Not even the same.
Look at this. Play the game. It's not even rip tire. Oh wait, I've got my.
Oh, it's a rip tire. that one made the YouTube clip there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude, I gotta edit these TikToks. Like, I had a whole bunch of them. Like, hell yeah, I'm gonna stay on top of these, and I did it for like 2 weeks. I had one every day, and it's like, yeah, I ain't done one in like weeks. The one with me and Doof playing Totally Reliable, and this is back like right when we first got Doof into playing games with us. I don't even think you met him yet, Paige. That one there gets 100 views a day. Still, yeah. It's sitting at 3.3 thousand.
It's not even a good clip either. I mean, it's not. Like the audio is so bad.
Well, because that's back when we were streaming on Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
No, I think the next one I'm doing is that that suck my dick bitch part from Remnant. When I killed them, when I got the last hit. Wait, I think it was Remnant. Pretty sure it was.
Was it the big guy with the sword? And you like shot him, and then you
immediately
shot him. Suck my dick, bitch.
Yeah. Whitey Balls clipped that for us.
Yeah. I'm just glad that that Whitey and I came up with an amazing company name for our German methamphetamines.
Oh, for
Doof,
the
did you hear about
wintergreen meth?
Yeah, the wintergreen meth. Doof, you ready for this?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna call it Blitzcrank. Yeah, I think like if we took this off as like a fake corporation just to mess with people and like make a website, I would like to make it very like 1930s-ish German looking, so people are like, I don't know if I really want to get involved with this, because that's when meth was actually like invented.
I just can't stop the product though.
Exactly. It's so good, but I mean, terrible values. Like, you pay for what you get.
I've actually, so I think like next paycheck I might end up getting it, but I found some herbal dip. No nicotine, no tobacco, but I can still get that like that wintergreen flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I might get some of that, but you have to order it online, and it's like you have to buy 10 cans at least, and it's like $40 for 10 cans. I ain't too mad.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm just worried it's gonna taste like shit though.
$4 a can, that's not bad.
Or is that yeah, $4 a can. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
when I first started dipping, it was like $3.50 a can, I think. But
Mm-hmm.
right before I quit, it was like $5 or $6, depending on what I was getting.
I think they lowered the tax for tobacco out here because it used to be like $7.29 a can.
Yeah.
And then it got lowered, and now it's like $5.26 or $5.28 a can or something like that. I don't know, I haven't looked at it in a while, but all the like nicotine replacement things, so like all the stuff to help you quit, all like the pouches that are not tobacco, all those are super cheap. I think the most expensive one I found was like $3.50.
Well, it's kind of like I remember before I started smoking cigarettes, I was smoking those cigarellos or whatever they were called, Cheyennes, and they were like flavored. What are you dipping right now?
This? It's just one of these.
Oh, so you're still doing nicotine then?
Yeah, we've been over this. Yeah. Well, the other day I went in, I was having a pretty bad day, and I looked over and I saw that they just stocked the tobacco counter behind because they had all the boxes on the ground with like all the wrappers.
Oh, like,
and like the lady was talking to me, and I was
like
just staring at it, and she's like, "Do you want what you normally get?" I looked at it, I was like, "No, I don't want any of that." I just was looking over there, and she's like, "Oh, okay."
just reminiscing.
Yeah, like I looked at it, and like I was having such a bad, like it just tuned her out for a minute, and then finally I was like, "Oh, she's talking to me. I should probably focus." But yeah,
It's just the flavor. I miss the flavor, and then it gave me something to do when I was sitting there doing nothing.
mm-hmm.
You know, and then now I
Yeah.
do this all the time where I just like I put my tongue into my lip there. It's like, oh yeah, there's nothing there, and it doesn't burn. All the skin's growing back already, and
Yeah.
And I assume that herbal stuff you can just gut, right?
Maybe it just depends on what they've got in there. I would assume so if it's herbal, but
Yeah. I don't know. I've tried coffee grounds, I've tried gum, I've tried the freaking what are they? Sunflower seeds. Those tore the shit out of my mouth. And I was going through them so fast. I was spending more on sunflower seeds than I was on dip.
Mm-hmm. Well, like a can of dip could last you like a day or two, depending on how much you're dipping.
I'd go through usually about a can a day, maybe a day and a half. It all depends.
Mm-hmm.
Depended on how much I was doing, because like especially here, I mean, where I work at, I can't dip there.
Yeah.
But might be able to do this on nicotine because it's got no tobacco. Because no tobacco, I'm allowed to use. I could smoke crack. I'd probably get a very quick piss test.
Well, you start smoking crack one day, and next thing you know, you're pulling Parmesan cheese out of the floor to smoke that. So it's a real slippery slope.
That's good. Oh, have you guys heard of this singer, rapper fella, pop fella? His name is Black Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my band. I guess I think I'm allowed to announce this. I hope I am. We recorded a cover of one of his songs, and I'd never heard it before, and so it took me a hot minute. Like this song, it's very simple. It's very simple for music wise, obviously, because it's pop. But oh buddy, I put a finger tap solo at the end. I started excited. I'm excited to release it because I think we're gonna release that before we release the album. Since we released our first song like January 2nd, and we're already into June, and we're not done with this album. Almost July, we're not done with this album. So I think we're gonna release that to be like, hey, here you go. Here's some content. Speaking of which, have you listened to new Bo Burnham yet? I'm telling you guys
anymore.
He released the audio, like all the songs and whatnot. You don't need to watch it. He's half naked. Like he looks a lot like you actually, with the scraggly face, and then he's got like longer hair than yours, but the same kind of style there.
Or it's slicked back.
Yeah, so it's like if you were 6 foot and knew how to play piano,
an instrument.
Yeah, anything really. But no, it's on Spotify. It's on all of them. He released them all there. For that one, and the name of the album is Inside, something like that. But it's amazing. He's got 2 songs about Jeffrey Bezos. He's got one about white girls on Instagram. He's He's got one about the internet. That one's my favorite because like a little like polka to it there. And
is that the one where he welcomes you to the internet?
Welcome to the internet.
I think I've heard part of that one
because that's the best one. But no, I look at because Spotify pulls up like your like most played ones, and usually when a band or a musician or something puts something new out, that'll take up like 1 or 2 of the top 5 spots there, just because all of a sudden it's shot from 0 to a whole bunch. His entire top 5 is the new album. It knocked all his old shit off there, and then like they're already. I mean, as of I want to say Saturday or something, like they were like 5 to 7 million plays.
That sounds about right.
Well, I feel kind of bad though because he started doing shows again in January of 2020 because he's supposed to start coming back, and well,
the Roner.
Yeah, Rona hit there, and he had to do a special.
I guess. Well, I guess there was some report that just came out that found out. I think it was like Google or Facebook. I'm pretty sure it was Google. Might have been Facebook. They have a whole bunch of money that was funded into the Wuhan lab, and people are like, "Why the fuck are you giving them money, bud?"
Into the what?
To the Wuhan respiratory virus lab.
Just cause? Like, did anybody say why or?
I didn't get to look at it a whole lot and see what was going on. I just saw that there was a reporter that had gotten a hold of some documents that showed a large funding to the Wuhan lab. So that shows that one, the U.S. government had funded the Wuhan lab, but then two, now Google's also funding it. It's like, why are you sending money over there necessarily?
I don't know. I mean, any research or anything. I don't. It's all it's a shitty system for the lower class for everything. I feel.
Yeah, we're really kind of getting stuck with it, aren't we?
Yeah, there's only so much you can do. I mean, like, what is that? The was it insulin prices cut like a year or so that popped like shot up like was it like 500% or something crazy like that?
So there was at one point they went up a crazy ton, but remember the Pharma Bro guy?
No.
There was some dude in like his early 20s that ended up becoming the CEO of a pharmaceutical company.
Yep.
And I guess they had the patent for a lot of like really common drugs like insulin.
And that's the guy who shot it up.
The first time, and then the second time.
That's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, but like everyone was like, dude, you're gonna get yourself killed if you do this. Like you're ruining a lot of people's lives. And then the second time, I believe it was under Trump, he put an order into effect essentially that mandated they couldn't charge it over a certain amount for insulin. And so the insulin prices stayed low, but the order never actually went into effect, or something about like the timeline for it. It never actually went into effect technically, but because it was coming down the pipes, all the companies they
were getting ready for it.
Yeah, and then I think it was within the first 60 days of Biden being in office, he repealed the order, so now they could charge whatever for insulin, and I guess they're starting to go back up again, or they have gone back up. Not as much as when the dude's like, "We're going to put a 500%."
Yeah, because that guy
tax on the patent. But
that guy gave like no warning or anything. They just shot up the next day there.
Yeah, well, I guess a bunch of people were pissed off because he bought like this unreleased Wu-Tang album, and then listened to it and then burned it so no one could ever listen to it again. Like just doing frat bro shit like a dickhead. I'm not even joking. He did I remember there was a couple things that he did that just made me go, I can't, like, why are you in charge? And like it was a fluke as to how he got in charge too, from what I understand. Like he wasn't selected, like this guy shows a lot of potential. It was like the board all kind of retired at the same time and he was just right there.
Some guy from the mail rooms, all of a sudden the CEO and shit.
Exactly. Oh my god, he's such a dickhead. I'm sure he still is. I just haven't heard anything about him.
I don't know. I think people like that, as soon as they find out like their life's in danger and something like that, they're gonna start changing a little bit. Yeah. Just enough to, come back off the radar there.
Yeah.
What a dumbass.
Like, I understand like people can be shitty, but like like normally when like I see someone's being shitty, it's like, wow, they must have had a really hard life or something. And when I see this kid, I'm like, you're just being shitty because nobody hit you. Like growing up, like none of your parents were like, okay, maybe we should grab like a shoe or a belt or a spatula or a spoon.
So I was thinking
about hitting children.
No, well, I do sometimes. Oh, look at that! We've got a smirk from Doof. We've got a smirk from Doof on that one.
Well, we came right off the fact that it was like somebody should have hit this kid when he was a kid, and Mike's like, "Well, I've been thinking," and it's like, okay, about to get real.
There's a guest. There's a guest that I want to get on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He's a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dr. Drew.
Okay.
I want to get him on the podcast if we. So we can ask him questions about our penises, penis, paninis, all these
things. Anything phallic in nature. Go back to sleep.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, that was the only thing I had for that there. I mean, I don't know. I already forgot what we talked about before I brought him up. Oh, hitting kids.
Beating children.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I am so I'm gonna go a little bit with society here. I am kind of surprised because I feel like our age group here, I remember I got my ass beat if I did anything dumb or, didn't show respect or anything. And I remember that's how the rest of the kids that I went to school with were like too. You're like, yeah, what? Oh, well, why is he walking funny? Well, his fucking dad beat him for failing math or some shit, and that's what kind of blows my mind is I feel like for the most part, all those kids, like from when I went to school, their shit's together there, and it seems like I thought that was like the whole like generation was like that too, like where you got your ass beat, and I guess it kind of blows my mind. We're crazy soft as a nation. I mean, some of these things, I mean, it's a good thing to get behind because nobody's freaking perfect, and I understand people have to change and evolve as time goes to keep surviving and prospering and whatnot. But
are we changing for the better? That's the issue.
Yeah. Some things we are. Some things I think are going a bit too far.
Nails Air Force Base announced a drag show for mission readiness and morale.
Oh no. I think something like that you can't. And let me guess, it was like what's it called? Voluntold fun or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Things like that shouldn't be. I mean, there's so many problems with the military though. I mean, things like that where
they're going through. If you have any patriotic beliefs or symbolism, they're basically not extraditing. What's the word? Not excluding. Purging the military of anyone that has like conservative or patriotic beliefs, or if you voice any concerns about the government, they're purging all those people from the military.
I haven't done that. I could have started.
Some of those people deserve to get purged.
No. There's people that have like Gadsden flags and they're separating them.
Have what?
Gadsden flags, the snake that says "Don't tread on me."
Oh.
There was one. I think it might have been a soldier or marine, but they had a.
So let's say, and this is just hypothetical. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck if somebody's trans, gay. I can't remember all the letters for the thing, but if somebody is that, I don't care. More power to you. But if I'm told that I have to go watch something like that though, and I simply, don't want to, something like that, because that's not something that's mission readiness.
Yeah, but they targeted it as a requirement for mission readiness and morale. That's how they're implementing it, is to promote mission readiness and morale boosting.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to watch like any like fashion show or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
I'm legit wearing a white t-shirt now.
Yeah.
Like,
but no, like there was a soldier or marine or something that got separated for having the colonial flag up, like in their room as like decoration.
We had a few people like
yeah, but like
I remember.
Yeah, with the 13 colonies, there's people that have like flags like that up that are getting separated, or like people have like on Facebook or Instagram, they have the little banner. It'll be like the join or die stake and stuff like that. And like a lot of units are being instructed that they have to take down like any American flags or patriotic paraphernalia.
So why can't you have an American flag up then?
Because it's racist. I'm not even joking. Yeah, I'm not even joking. I still
hold up. You're saying that that's what they're saying.
Yes,
like,
that's
you're
what
not
they're
saying
informing.
it. You're saying that they're saying.
No, I'm not saying it. That's one of the justifications as to why they need to take it down.
Yeah. You know, nobody got upset by putting a Canadian flag up. Everybody loves maple syrup, and Doof is biting his tongue so hard right now. Like he had to put his
go for it, Doof. We can get into it, man. I don't mind.
I don't feel like it though, but I think a lot of what you're saying is just blowing smoke up people's asses.
I'm not.
I don't see how. For starters, it's like the American flag, whether you like it or not, where we're at, that is our country's flag there. That's something that as long
America's
as it's
fucked. It's just it's just the fucking land. I don't understand these people. Like, oh, stand for the national anthem. It's a fucking song. Who fucking cares, honestly?
I mean, when you learn the story of why it's important, and it's a poem, not a song. But yeah,
it's a song.
Poem and a song are the same thing. You just add notes to one.
I don't know. I barely passed English.
I don't think.
Well, no, there was I think I can't remember if it was lieutenant colonel or a major, but he did a battalion briefing, I think it was, and he basically told the entire battalion, he's like, every white man is a part of the problem, and if they're not willing to solve it, then they need to get out. And the military's like, you can't just come out and say that. And then he fucked up even harder and sent out messages to everyone via, I can't remember if it was like the mass text system, like where they have like the recall rosters, or if it was through the government email, and like, dude, what are you doing?
I feel like, you remember how when you were a kid and you were told, hey, don't hurry up and grow up, enjoy being a kid while you still are. These weren't the things I was expecting when I was a kid.
To have to like listen to or deal with.
I thought taxes and quicksand were gonna be the two worst things that I'd have to face. But
why did you think quicksand was gonna come up so frequently?
Quicksand's in fucking everything when you're a kid.
That's fair. Yeah.
Quicksand killed everything. Every cartoon had quicksand. I thought quicksand was good. Took like out half the population. Actually, when I was a child, I thought that black and white TV was because there was no color in the world yet. I thought like me looking at that wall and seeing the red and black, I thought it was just like gray and black. I thought it was gray and black. Like that's what I'd be seeing right now with it in front of me. I thought there was no color in the world, that eventually color got invented. And then like that these cameras weren't doing anything different to pick up color. Like the world just all of a sudden we had color. Instead of black, grays, and whites.
Man.
So like when I first saw Wizard of the Oz and like I was old enough to like comprehend, I'm like, so did they like take forever to make this? And then like, they didn't have color when they shot these parts, but then they did have color in the world when they shot these parts. And I was a dumb kid.
Mike, did you play under power lines when you were a kid?
I mean, I lived out in the middle of fucking nowhere. I think there was like one power line that went over.
Just a single power line?
I mean, there might have been more. I didn't stare at them. Too busy enjoying being a kid.
Fair enough.
It is so obvious that Doof is doing something else right now.
I know.
He is staring so intently at that fucking screen. Oh, then he just looks up and goes over.
I think he's still playing EU4, whatever. No, he said EU4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still playing EU4?
Yep.
We have the most amazing producer in the world.
Oh, dude,
what happens when you have to start going into an office and you can't play your games anymore?
Yeah, dude, can you Google something for me real quick, or are you too busy with your game?
Now in the middle of a war, so I'll be fine.
Okay. Can you look on Google trending Militello? Because I checked earlier today, and I am trending in 2 states.
What? Like you specifically?
Well, the name, and when you type in Militello in Google, I'm the first thing that pops up now.
Mike's making a digital footprint.
Yeah. Just mushroom stamping my way through it.
That doesn't mean you're trending in 2 states. That means the only searches for you happen to come out of California and New York.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is California and New York searching us? Oh no, it's the cancel wagon. They're coming for us, boys. That's not true. It would take a few minutes and they'd have 1,000 people here just for asking the shit out of us.
Could you imagine that? Oh man. But that's one of those things where like it doesn't help. You're only helping me more if you come into my stream to bitch at me and whatnot. You're another viewer. You're helping my numbers. I doubt you're following or subscribing, which doesn't necessarily help on that, but you're raising my average numbers though.
Exactly.
But no, dude, if on a regular Google search, it's just Militello, I'm the first thing that comes up for the first few there, right? Pretty sure.
Nope.
No.
Hang on.
Oh.
It auto completed to the website.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that live? Yeah. Militello.live, where you can check out all my content. Just about. I don't think we have crackpots up there.
Your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitch, yeah.
No, it's a good portion of it. Speaking of which, dude, if I need to get that link there so I can customize, I got some ideas. I got some plans.
Okay.
So I found this little.
On a note about the website though, because we have that kind of vaporwave looking thing for it.
The what? The bacon wave.
Vaporwave.
Oh, is that what like that old design
like
is?
The 1980s synth looking, yeah, yep. Vaporwave.
Mm-hmm.
I've recently gotten real hard into like some like dark vaporwave kind of sounds. Like,
what the fuck does that even mean? Like you got big into them. You're like, I fucking love this note.
I've just been listening to it a lot lately. But think about like how Cyberpunk looks. Now picture that music in your head. That.
Oh, I've been listening to a lot of country lately.
I thought you hated country.
I don't mind it. I appreciate it if the guitarist is a good guitarist, and I do kind of enjoy the music of it. Half the lyrics are fucking garbage, but
were you listening to stadium country or like?
Not like huge big. I mean, I do enjoy like the older, I like Randy Travis a lot, but he has like a real like deep voice there and whatnot, and actually singing. Mm-hmm. Brad Paisley's gotten a little worse throughout his last few albums there, where it's very simple and until he starts playing his solos, that man can fucking shred. But no, then a lot of people.
Have you listened to Coulter Wall?
Coulter who?
Coulter Wall.
No. Oh. Have you listened to Colt Ford?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a little that backwoods country rap there.
Dude, I hate country rap so much.
Kind of amazed that country and rap makes crap. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
There's
a bug.
Oh, for those of you can't see, Paige just went and just reached his hand out towards his camera real quick.
Yeah.
Did you find it? Am I the first thing, Doof, or are you back in your war?
No, I was trying to. Yeah, you are. I was trying to figure something out. Something was wrong on the site.
I'm first.
With the Discord invite.
I'm just kind of worried that that might fuck up if I try to get a new job.
What? You're the first thing on Google.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
Probably not hire me.
I don't think I've ever been in like a serious interview where they went and Googled who I was.
Mm,
I'm sure they have. I mean, at least for me, I feel like they have.
Yeah, if anyone does anybody, whoever you hire, you always search them. I mean, that's taught.
I mean, I don't know about Google search. At least just because I'll Facebook. Yeah, Facebook when we hire people. Yeah, I don't know about a Google search though.
I can find scary amount of information on people just by knowing just little things about them.
Well, I mean, you think about it. So when you not hand in anymore, but when you virtually hand in your resume, you've got your full name on there, you've got your current address, you've got your phone number, and some of these applications, you have your social on them too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just somebody who knows where they're going, like Doof here. He could. Ooh. Speaking of which, my new debit card came in the mail today, and it's got a different dog on it.
Are you gonna show us?
No.
Front and back, please.
Well, no, I can show you guys the front because it doesn't have the card number. Because it does the numbers on the back. I don't know where my wallet's. I have no idea where the fuck my wallet's at. But I got my lights set up. Priorities.
That is true. I saw them before we started. They're all done from his phone.
Yeah, it's nice. So these are the same lights. What's up? You have lights? Yeah, look at you.
Oh yeah.
Paige is opening the curtains.
You guys have like these new sweet rides and everything. You got the power windows, and I'm still just cranking the shit out of the side to get the window down. For our younger viewers, originally cars didn't have power windows, and by power windows, that button that you do that with, where you push down and they just go down. Yeah, we didn't have that. You had this little wheel thing, this little handle, and you just had to crank the fuck out of it. And then the window came halfway down, and you were too tired to keep going.
I remember when I was a kid, I was riding with my dad, and he had an old Ford Ranger, and I was rolling the window down, with the crank there, and all of a sudden the door just opened when he took this like left turn. So like all the weight's going that way, and thank goodness he grabbed onto my shirt and just held me in there. Whew.
Yeah, the truck that I'm driving right now is the first vehicle I've ever owned that has power windows.
No, I think my first car had power windows because it was because it was 2001. It was a Ford Taurus. I'm pretty sure that it had power windows. I've never personally owned a car that had crank windows there.
Yeah, my dad was real big on making me have to do auto repairs and like basic maintenance and stuff. So he bought me like older cars and whatnot. Yeah, and so you'd have to they didn't have like a gauge that told you were out of oil. Like you just had to check it every week and hope that you had the right amount.
I don't know about every week. I check it probably every couple weeks, maybe every other week.
Well, I was driving it like a shitty teenager, so
yeah.
It's like I should probably be a little bit more involved in this.
No kid, like if you end up, if you get a vehicle for your kids, if you can afford it, more power to you. But do not get them like a brand new fucking nice car or anything like that.
No.
It's just gonna get it's gonna get fucked up. Either it's gonna get totaled, because they're either not gonna know how to handle it. Well, that's pretty much it. They're not gonna know how to handle it, and they're gonna drive it like a dumbass, or they're not gonna know how to maintain it. Next thing you know, they're gonna be like, "I thought it came with oil when we bought it," and then your engine's blown.
Yeah. Well, my dad made me make payments on the car back to him.
Oh,
and I was like, this sucks. And he's like, yeah, just wait till you find out how much gas is. And I was like, this fucking blows.
This
was shortly after I got my first job and learned about taxes too, which made it even shittier.
You find out that bitch FICA takes all your shit.
Dude, this year I got taxed $2,000 more than what I actually earned. And I was super pissed.
I got a check for I think it was $12 from a lawsuit from Navy Federal Credit Union because they did something they weren't supposed to with my information.
Shocking. You remember back in like 2015, the federal government put out that list. They sent it out to everybody for the most part in the DoD, and they're like, "Oh, all your information, like our system has been hacked. All your information is technically compromised, and like if you pay us $10 a month for the rest of your life, we'll give you identity protection." It's like, why aren't you just paying for it out of pocket and informing us? Why do I have to pay you more to do a job you couldn't do right the first time? I just remember Wingfield got it, and everyone thought it was hilarious that Wingfield's identity got stolen. And a week later, the rest of us got it, and I was like, "Oh fuck," because it was the whole DoD, and it's like, how do you fuck up that hard?
I figured that's something they'd automatically be doing. You know, I shouldn't have to fucking pay you to do it.
Exactly, and it wasn't even like an insurance in case somebody like fucked with your identity. It was like $10 for future identity protection.
So.
Yes.
Vin Diesel has a second song.
Dude, Vin Diesel's coming out in another movie.
Oh yeah, where he's got to fight his brother John Cena. I already know. Trust me. YouTube ads have made me well aware Vin Diesel's still a thing. But he has a second song, right? And you can hear his vocals a little bit better. These are some of the shittiest lyrics I've heard. This is some of the shittiest singing I've heard. So
dude,
once again,
can we get that piped in here real quick? Can you share that audio? Just like a 10-second blip.
I can. I'll play the whole fucking thing.
This video's not going up on YouTube.
Oh yes, it is. A Vin Diesel song. Here we go. It's not Feel Like I Do. Oh, well, that man is in a towel. Oh, here it is. Days Are Gone.
I feel like that might.
Oh, it's not. Oh. Okay, you guys can pull it up on stream if you want to hear it. All right, everybody. I do not own the rights to this music. Yada yada yada. All that fun shit, you know. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did this man just rewrite It's Friday by Rebecca Black?
Yes. Some parts. It's so.
You can turn that off. I muted the site. So
I
can't hear it anymore.
That's all good.
It's the same as the other song. I mean,
no, but at the beginning he just listed days of the week and shit that you do during days of the week. Like,
well, the nice part is like we can technically. We're not monetized on YouTube, so we can. Hey, screw it, because they just mute sections, right?
Yeah.
But I think
that's all the first complaint was too. But I mean, you kind of blew that out of proportion to the point where we use this song in our intro.
Well, it sounds like we've got an outro now.
Yes. Oh, dude. I didn't like where this podcast was going, but now that
somehow Vin Diesel has brought us closer together. Not for any good reason, but
like, who's your producers? Doof and Vin Diesel. Don't tell the one, he's not gonna be too happy. Oh my god. Oh, Vin Diesel. I do feel like you do. That's a reference to our intro
what?
song.
I'm gonna write a song, and Mike can figure out the notes or chords or the music for it. But I'm gonna write a song about how much I hate Vin Diesel, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be like a punk song that you got to do a little bit of screaming at, like not a song where you're like singing.
Oh, I was gonna do all the music on the ukulele.
You know what? If we get a soft, soothing voice to sing it, it might actually work really well.
Like Vin Diesel's.
Oh
wait! I gotta put marbles or something in my. See, that was like fucking dead on. We'll probably get a second copyright strike just for me doing that.
Yeah, well,
I don't know how our podcast works going on the actual platforms, so we'll find out about that one too.
Eventually, who knows? No, I was thinking we could do it like a thrash metal or a punk song where they're not like singing, they're just kind of yelling at the mic, like Dinosaur Pileup.
Oh, I gotcha. I can do that. I only need like 3 chords to do that. That's basically what good old Uncle Vinny there did.
Well, so there's a song that I like, and it's a thrash metal cassette, I think is what it's called, by Dinosaur Pileup. And the song is a really good song, but it's kind of eclectic with the music styles because it starts off like real hard. It's like like that. And then the guy starts like actually singing. And in the middle, for no apparent reason, they got a small child to go, throw it up, thrash metal. Throw it up, thrash metal.
Actually,
for like 30 seconds. And I would like to do something like that. But instead of the child like saying throw it up thrash metal, they go, yeah, Vin Diesel's a bitch. He's a bitch, yeah, bitch. Like that. For like 30 seconds.
Have you guys heard one of the first songs I ever recorded?
Maybe.
All right, here. I'm gonna try pulling that up too.
Are you pushing it up through the stream?
I'm going to, yeah. I gotta look it up on here though.
Okay. Did I just list exactly what happens with that song?
What? Oh no.
Oh.
All right.
Well, we shamelessly self-promote ourselves.
Hey, it's all good.
Ourselves, I mean Mike.
You guys can't see I'm on SoundCloud right now.
I hear a lot of really good artists come from SoundCloud.
I mean, I don't have many plays. I'm kind of amazed the one has 121. So, you got 4 options, okay? We've got Anthem Dyslexic, 3 Blind Men and a German Dictionary, Get Some Again, and fucking Pygmies.
I'm scared to decide any of them.
Oh, we're going with German Dictionary then. You got it up and ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. It's rough.
Blind, 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 blind. Blind, 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 blind. Little dog with a top hat. How the hell do you say that? Never mind trying to read this German dictionary. Electric fence, electric minds. I have no clothes, so hard to find. Blind, 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 blind. 3 blind guys and a German dictionary. Blind, 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 blind. 3 blind guys and a German dictionary.
Okay. That was a completely different sound than what I thought it was going to be.
Oh, thank you, dude. What'd you say, Pete?
I said that was a completely different sound than what I thought it was going to be.
Might I add, you have gotten
substantially
really good.
Better.
Yeah, dude. That was like 11 years ago.
11, it said 9.
12? Oh, was it 9?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 9 years ago.
I guess practice does make perfect.
It sure does. No, I think we need to listen to one more. Probably. This one's called "Get Some Again."
That's
right, I'm back in this picture. Let's get some.
Such enthusiasm.
Back when I was a happy young child.
Wet wipes, they go on your bum. Pampers, cruisers, they go there too. Maxwell House, the food in my belly. Yummy, yummy, no more rumbly tummy. It's time to get some again. You know that it's time to get some again. It's time to get some. It's time to get some again.
Was that song about diarrhea?
No.
Because the first part was about stuff to stop diarrhea.
It's much deeper than that. Oh,
How
no.
deep could it be?
Super deep.
You talked about wiping your ass with wet wipes. And then taking some Tums so you wouldn't have a rumbly tumbly.
So what happened, the true meaning behind that song, I was sitting inside of a garage and I made up the lyrics as I went. And that's the shit I saw around there. They had children.
Obviously.
Yeah, that was fun. That was so back then, because now I play a pretty decently heavy tuning. I mean, nothing crazy or anything like that, but I play in usually drop C. Go ahead, critics, whenever. I know it's not that heavy, but I play in different tunings now. Back then, I didn't believe in, like, I'm like, standard's the only fucking way. We ain't doing any other fucking way. And now I do. I refuse. I damn near refuse to play in standard tuning now. But no, and yeah.
What's wrong with standard?
So there's nothing wrong with standard. Everybody plays in standard.
Oh.
I mean, so like if I go back to my hometown and whatnot, and they're having like a jam night out at somebody's place, I have a hard time because everybody's in standard tuning and all my stuff's set up for all the band stuff because, you know, that's my main thing I got. But also, since I have to do some of the vocals now, and by the way, everybody, I know I probably just killed a bunch of hype for my band's album, and because you guys have heard that I'm singing, my singing's a lot better than that now. A lot better. I don't know.
By a lot better, he means he's not just shouting things at the mic that he sees in a garage.
Yeah, well, not all of that's changed. I mean, I'm not just shouting stuff. The stuff I sing about is stuff I see in garages, though. What I do is I sit down for about 3 hours, watch nothing but American Pickers, and then I fucking go to town on lyrics.
So he's listing things off that he sees in other people's even shittier garages.
Well, I wouldn't say even shittier. I'd say even bigger garages.
It's fair. It's fair.
All right, guys. We're going to listen to one more before we call it a day. Are you ready to hear this one, Paige?
I guess.
This is the last one. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and take a guess.
You're going to play the dyslexia one.
Nope. We're going to play fucking Pygmies. Maybe. Here we go. There it is.
Pork and beans, bitches. Look at all the pygmies. You're everywhere. We can't see me. Look at you.
Just a little taste. You guys can go check out Mike Melatello on SoundCloud to hear more.
I'm gonna be honest. That one actually sounded like full on produced. Besides the part where you were singing, that sounded like someone took the musical backing from another song and then just started saying shit over the top of it. The instruments, amazing.
Yeah.
Thank
Like
you.
some dude was like, I don't know, on crack or something, just running down the road screaming about what he sees.
Mike basically created a musical backing for the samplings of a crackhead in Seattle.
I got one more. One more I can show you guys. It's a YouTube clip though. Okay. I'm sorry guys, I have to show you and then I'll be done because otherwise I'll forget.
This is happening right now.
See. What? Yes. Yeah, that's right. You guys can see how I YouTube search stuff.
Okay.
I would
This is my family here, okay? These are my nieces, but there was one.
Yeah, you can make those private.
Hey, it's not on mine. I think that's it. Oh, I think it got taken down. Man, that's a bummer. Okay, we're getting into stuff I'm not allowed to look at.
What did you search? This just looks like a horror story.
No, it's all good. I'll get it triggered for next week, so it's just up and ready. But no, this was a pretty decent episode, I guess. Kinda. I mean, it got a little sketchy there for a little bit, but it finished up pretty good. We got to hear some of that shitbird fucking Vin Diesel's crap. We now have an outro song now, so Doof, I get to tell you to roll that shit again.
No, you don't say roll that shit again. Let Doof know, like, Doof, play us on out, bud.
Ooh, that's a lot more melodic and happy.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be happy because the podcast is over and now people can stop listening and stuffing anyone
on
on
about
ears
their
and
day.
stop. Yeah. Never once have I put a stop by and listen and it's been a happy thing. I've never once have been like, stop by and listen, and this will make you feel better. It's like, stop by and listen, distract yourself from life for a minute. It's like, oh,
Basically,
okay.
like
You got an hour to kill? Just listen, bud.
You got to commute. Hey, half an hour there, half an hour back. I think that
Well, that's
technically
how I'm
counts as
starting
2 plays.
this
So
This is the description of the next one. Like, hey, you got an hour to kill? Come have a listen.
we're a little over an hour, but that's a great place to end it, guys. Make sure to check us out on all our social medias. All links to that can be found down there. Really quick for our Twitters, Doof is at D_00F. Paige can be found at the Don Coyote, and I can be found at Militello2. Make sure to check out our other podcast, which goes out every Tuesday. Crackpots, good old urban legends and conspiracy theories there. Check out my Twitch stream. I stream every Tuesday, where I do this live at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I also stream, as of right now, every Friday and Saturday. Fridays at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and Saturday's supposed to be around there. I don't know. Saturday's a real busy day for me. So I try to get close to it. But yeah, that's about all we got for you guys. So as always, you guys, as always, I've been Militello. You guys been sexy. Till next time, we'll see you guys later. Doof, play us out, bud.
I remember not too long ago, we were counting stars and gold. The summer nights never turning cold. The season came and went like snow.